Happy Friday! I love Fridays. I think Friday is my favorite day of the week. So because I didn't have a video for you on Wednesday, we're going to have a little bit more today. And you just do what you want of it, okay? I have a sight word search for you today. Okay, you know how to do that. However, I do not think that the word now is in here. I don't think that it's in there. So if you find it, let me know. But I don't think it is. Everything else, I believe, is from side to side. Okay? I want you to write your numbers to... No, actually, you know what? Let's do your journal next. Your journal says, I am special because... And it has the number 4 on there. I am special because... Why are you so special? You know, God made all of us different and all of us special. What makes you special? Tell me what makes you special. Each one of you have something very special about you. So tell me why are you special? Why did God make you the way that He made you? And then I want you to read the last 2 sentences on your, on your page where you've been reading a couple sentences each day. I'm not sure what I did with mine, but you have 2 more sentences to read, okay? I want you to go ahead and read those sentences. You know which page I'm talking about, right? Ooh, I thought I had it. It looks like this. Actually, you have several more sentences to read. So, go ahead and finish reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. It won't take you long, okay? It won't take you long. And you can pause this while you read them if you would like to. And when you're finished, just push play again. Then, what I want you to do is, you've got the paper that looks like this. It has your numbers written all the way to 50 on the top. I want you to do it on the bottom. But I want you to remind yourself of these patterns. You know, the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the next one is the next group of 10s. Now remember, this column over here is the numbers we say when we count by 10s. This is the 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay? So I want you to kind of look at that and remind yourself of the patterns. On the second row, it's 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9. When we get finished with 1s, then we go to the 2s, the 20s. 20. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. When we get to 2, 9, then we go to 30s, which is 3, 0. Okay? But I don't want you, after you've looked at that, I want you to fold it in half. I want you to fold it in half, and I want you to do the bottom part. I want you to fill out the bottom part all by yourself, okay? If you get confused and you have to, then look at the other side, but try not to if you can, okay? I think most of you could do that before we left school. So I want you to write your numbers to 50, and after you're finished, then you can open it back up and see if you've got them. Or if you want someone at your house to check it for you, they could check it for you to make sure you got everything, okay? And then, let's see, we did that. I want you have a hidden pictures page, and they free write. So I want you to go ahead and do that. Hidden pictures. I'm not sure which one is in the packet for this week. It's either one that looks like this. It might be one that looks like this. Whichever one is in your packet for this week, I want you to go ahead and do that. And then the last thing we're going to do, remember yesterday we talked about picture graphs. Today we're going to talk about line graphs. So your line graph page is going to look like your line graph page. It should be the very, very last paper that you have in your packet there that I am not finding. There we go. There's one. I should have another one that I can write on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to make a line graph of your birthdays, all of the birthdays in the class. Okay, so let's see. I took a picture on my phone of the, hang on just 1 second. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. I'm going to let's see, where did I have that? I must have been on my camera. I'm going, there it is, right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go, well, the bar graphs had bars on it. The picture graphs had pictures on it. So the line graph is going to have a line on it. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, here it says our class birthdays. And then down here on the bottom it says Jan. That means January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Does anyone remember how many months there are in 1 year? 12, 12, 12, 12 months. 12 months come in every year. Remember that? Okay. Over here we have the numbers. The very, very, very bottom one is a 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes all the way up to 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark our birthdays here. Okay, and I think I'm going to use orange just because I think it's easiest for you to see. It's a little bit brighter of a color. In January here, we have 3 birthdays. We have Gentry, Josiah, and Caden. So what I want you to do, you can do it with a pencil or crayon marker. It doesn't make any difference to me. I want you to find January, the very first one, and then I want you to go up to the number 3. Do you see the number 3 here? So we're going to find the January line, and we're going to go up to a number 3, which is right there. January has 3 birthdays. Easy. February also has 3 birthdays. So we're going to find the February one. And we're going to go up to the 3 again and make a dot right there. It's right next to it because January has 3 birthdays and February has 3 birthdays. You can just follow it over to the side. March, let's see, hold on. February was Titus, Brooks, and James. I think I've got those right. March, we only have 1 birthday. Sylvie has a birthday in March. So we go to March. We go up to the number 1. See the number 1? March. And we put a little dot there. April has only Elise's birthday. So again, we only have 1 birthday in the month of April. May has 3 birthdays again. We've got Easton, Emery, and Asher. So we find May, and we go up to the 3, and we put a dot right there. You see how we did that? May, and then we went to the 3. There we go. June. Nobody has a birthday in the month of June, so we just leave that. We'll just leave it, okay? Actually, you know what? We should probably put a dot. It's hard for me to do this backwards. Put a dot on the 0 line, okay? July, we have 5 birthdays. We've got Maggie, Amira, Ariana, Jace, and Joe. So in the month of July, we're going to go all the way up to the number 5. You know, we could do it this way. We could go July, and we could go up to about where we think it is and find the number 5 over here and go over and see where those two lines meet. And that's where they meet right there. Okay. August, right here, we only have one birthday, and that's Sam. So we just go up to the number 1. We put our little dot there. September, we have no birthdays. But in October, Dax has a birthday. So, you know what? We need to mark our September. We need to mark 0 for September on that bottom line next on the 0, right? We have 0 birthdays. October, Dax has a birthday, and he's the only one. So we'll put a dot on the number 1 line above October. November, we have 2 birthdays. Reed and Cecilia have birthdays in November. So we've got 2. Let's go up to the 2. Let's make sure that's right. Is that right? Is that a 2 at the end of that line? It is. We've got it. And then Emmett is the only one with a birthday in December. So on December, we go up to the number 1. We put our little dot there. Okay? All right. So what we're going to do now, the reason this is called a line birthday, here's where the line is. So far, we just have dots. We don't have any lines. But here's where the line comes in. Get something hard to write on. We're going to connect the dots. You've connected the dots before, you know, where you go dot to dot, where you go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Maybe you've done an ABC dot to dot. A, B, C, D. And when you finish, it usually ends up looking like a picture, right? This one's not going to look like a picture, but it's going to show us a line on here. So we have to start at the very first dot. And we draw a line to the second dot. Then we draw a line to the third dot. And then the fourth. A nice straight line. And if you have a ruler, or if you just have a piece of scrap paper, if you want to use a piece of scrap paper that you have laying around, you can do that. You can connect those dots. These are the 2 dots that I'm connecting now, so oops, I didn't do a very good job at that. It didn't finish on me. Okay. And then just continue to draw those straight lines to connect the dots. And that's what your paper will look like. That's why it's called a line graph. All right, because oh, look what I forgot to do. I forgot my June. This one should not be here. I am so sorry. Good golly, Mrs. Hayes. I need to go from May to June, should go down there, and then we go back up here for July. So this one should not be here. I apologize about that. I wasn't paying very close attention, was I? Okay, so that's what this is what it should look like. So if you want to pause it and finish connecting those dots and then play it again so you can be sure that this is what yours looks like. I'm trying to cover up that line that's not supposed to be there. Okay? All right. So you